Okay, so my plan here is to go through the Scourge of War Gettysburg scenarios in order and basically give you an idea of the game. So as you can see, I've started this by clearing off all my scores. Little painful for me, but I thought it's a better way of showing what's tracking. So we're going to go with scenario 1. The boys got their Dander up. 40 minutes and we'll be commanding Buford's 1st Cavalry Division. Kind of a introductory scenario. If you know what you're doing, it's actually fairly easy. So 3,000 points is a major victory, and the mission is to hold McPherson's Ridge. Pretty much going to get attacked by a division of infantry. Every scenario kind of gives you a breakdown of what troops you've got. So we've got Gamble's division and Devon's division with a battery A in the hands of John Caliph. It also gives you a breakdown of what each commander did and who made the scenario. So, okay, game opens up with me facing Buford, and I'm immediately going to get him moving. The reason for this is this object here, which I'll be able to select properly in a second. Enemy unit, you move my command to north Gettysburg, the rest will follow south. Devon. Okay, so this here in the centre of the screen is an objective, and obviously if I have troops on the objective I will get points for it. So what I'm doing here is taking command of a small unit I know is stationed up here. It's only got 59 men, they're militia, not really much use to me, but if I have them sitting on the objective then at least I can get some use out of them. What I'm going to do here is order these men to deploy on the ridge here behind the fence line. I was having a bit of trouble selecting cavalry in this game, I don't know why. Up here I'm going to... oh, I've got a unit that's run... is that mine or was that just breaking off? Right, got them coming around. These units I shall deploy along this fence line. That's my cannon opening up. Because as you probably noticed, there was a good number of infantry coming in. There's my cannon. I've lost myself. Did forgot to tell myself to gallop. Also tell myself to use the road. Makes it a bit quicker. Mr. Supply Wagon, I kind of want you back there. Okay, this unit apparently didn't accept my orders. This unit needs to dismount. There we go. Some sort of a line forming now. So, let's have a look at the map. So, this is the objective here. As you can see, make sure it's hold. I need at least 50 men to hold it within 100 yards. Every minute I hold gets me 200 points, no morale, no ammunition, and no fatigue bonuses. You can see I've got enemy advancing to my front, and I have units kind of moving around in all directions. There's a Union courier, and I have another artillery unit here that's all limbered up and nowhere to go. It seems to still be part of this one, so I'm not quite sure what they're doing. 1st Brigade of Cavalry I'm going to use to fill this gap here. As you may notice, units tend to move around on their own. This tends to be because... oh, didn't give them the orders to dismount. They already have. Okay. Everything in this game has its own AI. So, there we go, we've taken McPherson's farm. Halt. I'll get these guys to dismount first, and then I'll go back to what I was saying. Okay. Everything in the game has its own AI, and commanders will, unless you take compatible approach field. Reynolds is on his way. Yeah, unless you take command, they will often do what they think is right. In this case, it's fine. I just need to do a little bit of micromanagement. But as is, I don't have much to worry about here. The AI is actually is necessary in quite a lot of ways, because in the larger scenarios you're going to be commanding core size units. This is just a light division of cavalry, so I'm only having to manage, what's this, 7 or 8 units, which is nothing at all really. Did I just tell the wrong one to dismount? Yes, I did. If you guys dismounted, now we'll... yeah. Okay. Commanding this can be a little tricky, but... yeah, you get the idea. Get them to move in quickly. And we're going to get these guys to rotate a little bit, so they're actually using this as cover. Okay, so the only real engagement here is the 6th New York Cavalry, which is engaging the Davis's Division Brigade of 55 North Carolina. So far, they're not doing too well. They've had 20 casualties, and they haven't killed that many, although they're putting it back a bit now. We've got a nice little defensive high ground bonus here, support bonus, and but invisible to the enemy. Top corner here, you can see range. So range on these things is only about 160 yards, or so units will only engage when another enemy comes into that range. Let's put these guys here. So I'm just going to use this to sort myself out. Excellent, these guys are moving into the trees. I'm actually going to put you guys... you guys are going to form my reserve actually. Archers, that's Archer's brigade up there. They don't actually seem to want to come at me, which is unusual. Normally they're down your throat by this point. But I'm not going to complain. If they want to hang around, it's fine by me. Gives me a bit more time to get a few more troops into position. 3rd Indiana Cavalry now engaging. Dismount. Do it quick, because they've got the Mississippians coming in. Okay. 6th New York have taken too many casualties and are pulling back. Although they have fought the enemy down to a coward. This is the most cowardly I've seen the enemy in this scenario, which is good for me. Halt. I know what I haven't done. I haven't given the commanders any orders. So, Gamble is on attack. I want you to hold. In fact, I'm probably best off giving you a nice little order here. Command here. There you go, Gamble. Right. So, historically, Heath here is trying to walk into the town. I have 2 brigades of cavalry, and I'm trying to stop him. If I go to myself here, as you can see, with these 55 men, that's just enough to get me this, and every minute it's getting me 200 points. So, as you can see, I've got 2,000 men, varying regularly. We've taken 43 casualties so far, but our score is 800. Score goes up and down. I'm going to say this wrong now, but I think for every man you lose is 1 minus 0.1 point. Every man you kill is plus 1.1 point. So, as men get, and then you get something like 10 or 15 for breaking enemy, minus 10 or 15 if your guys break. So, as a unit sees more and more combat, it will get you guys to get back in there. You'll see their scores go up and down depending on how these guys are at -6 because they've taken more casualties than they've dealt. These guys -1. Here, up 13. So if I go to their order of battle, so this shows you the score for each unit. This is just the third infantry and the cavalry, but I can do it for all of them. So, range 160 yards, 25 ammunition, 212, 22, 313 men, but some casualties were suffered before the battle. So far, they've taken... can't see that, just... they've caused 26 casualties, and are doing fairly well. So they've caused 26, done 13, so score 15. Of course it's updating constantly. Really, this whole thing's a delaying action, because somewhere back there... who's this? This will be Gamble, who's on defence. Actually, these lot must be Devon's lot, guys. No, they're definitely Gamble's. Where's Devon then? Devon is here. Right, I'm getting a bit confused here. Devon's 1st Brigade, 1st Division. 2nd Brigade, 1st Division. 2nd Brigade, 1st. So, Gamble, why are you sending all your men over here? Hmm? I want you to defend around here. Don't make me take command from your units. Don't foul this up for me. Okay, Archer's Brigade is coming in. I'm going to stop these guys. Throw them into line. Stop these guys. Throw them into line. That is a horrible position for a line. Thank you very much. Dismount. Okay, I've got no idea what Campbell's doing. He seems to be just out to annoy me. And, you know, as if it wasn't enough, we have a cavalry charge. 3rd Indiana seeing off the, got him click on the webs here. Davis' brigade here. They got them running. That's Davis himself right in front of all my troops, kind of shooting down. But this has kind of left them right in the heart of the enemy. I mean, partially me wants to pull them back, but knows I'm not going to be able to really do that without taking heavy casualties. Point a line. Davis managed to get out the skin of his teeth. I'm not sure how not any of those guys failed to miss him. But we're going to get hit on the flank here. Ah, Lord, these guys are making this hard for me. They've broken. Okay, this is the worst I've ever done this scenario. Excellent. I'm sure you guys will tell me what I'm doing wrong. For now, I'm going to pull these guys back on horses. He says, dismounting them to here. Dismount and get ready. Okay, how are we doing? We're at 1,600 points. Quick look at this order of battle. Shows we've caused 214 casualties while taking 115 of our own. Not too bad at all. The interesting thing about this game is that if you pause it, you can't give any orders. Okay, I seem to have men fleeing backwards like nobody's business at this point. Devon, I'm not impressed with your guys' performance today. I mean, come on. This is first day at Gettysburg. This is supposed to be the Union Cavalry. Just save the Union, don't you? Alright. We're getting as good as we get. I mean, most of our men are fairly seasoned. Ooh, excellent. Union Infantry. 1st Division, 1st Corps. There's Cutler. Yeah, there's quite a few Union troops. Just got to keep holding. Yeah, holding. Holding is not fleeing. This is fleeing. Fleeing is bad. Okay, so these guys are engaging. You can can see they've got another support and defensive terrain bonus, whereas they're shooting roughly on the level. Abstraction wise, I think for this, every one of these men here you see is representative of about 2. In the older game it was 1 to 10, but he's bumped it up for this and it's now 1 to 20. I'm amazed those guys are holding out in there. I really am. I heard Indiana have really proven themselves today. Not like those cowards who are fleeing off south. And the infantry seems to have stopped. Let's have a quick look at the map. Yes, excellent. Well, the infantry are coming in, but so far it's not what I'd call the most impressive of movements. I'm not quite sure where you guys think you're going. The battle is over here. See, you're not even taking casualties. I've got no idea who's walking you over there. Yes. Here we have a cornfield full of fleeing cavalry. Let's go back to the battle. Yeah, let's see how the actual fighting men are doing. Are you running? Okay, these guys are really in an untenable position unless I bring in some support for their flank. So you, get your asses into combat. So, down here, morale is high, enemy arrested, so I can afford to run them a bit. If I can get them into this defensive terrain here, then that will give me a nice little bonus. Oblique left, oblique left. Okay, don't ignore me. Okay, so now we're hitting them on the flank. I know they've just turned to face this new threat, but it's still going to get them flank damage from here, which is good. This is rapidly turning into a mess. I've got no idea what the hell to do here, apart from shout at my cavalry, who are now deciding they're going to hide up in here. Cowards, get back into the action now. Okay. Canister. So the artillery have got solid shot, shell, shrapnel or canister. They've decided to switch to canister. Fortunately, with no support, I can't really see much apart from getting them shot. Oh, thank God they've broken those guys. You here, double time. I want to pull some sort of miracle out of my ass before the cannon crew get themselves annihilated. They're limbering up, they're getting the hell out of there. I can't blame them. Not like these guys. Also, I would like, the artillery up there to move in. I'd also like the infantry up there to move in. And I'd have to order them. Are they not attached or something? No. Movement to there. 8th New York are holding well. 6 are holding the enemy off. Okay. Plus side, still holding the objective. Yep. No matter what you say, that's good. These cowards are needed. Oh, they just run my artillery off. Oh, great. Apparently today is going to be a day of cavalry charges. Right, 6 New York have rallied to the point where I can actually bring them forward. If I could find their flag to click on it. There we go. Again. Get your cowardly asses back into that fight. Okay, broken another unit. See how the rebels are going to react to a cavalry unit on their back. Somehow, the Virgin General are holding... Oh, no, there they go. Wavering. I knew they couldn't hold that for long, but they've actually done a lot better than I have. I mean, we sent some of... I mean, it's only 45 minutes away. I can't see them rallying those guys in time. Ooh, canister, and then hit with a cavalry charge. Yeah, that broke them fast. Go with the charge on. Don't see the point in holding the charge off now. Right into their back. Should never charge a line unless you can do that. Ooh, that's not going well. Please break, please break, please break. I want the cavalry to... Oh, yeah, come on. You have to watch the number of the score, because that'll tell you roughly how many casualties are being taken. This is turning into quite a brawl, actually. Oh, I'm winning it, I'm winning it again, I'm winning it again. Oh, they're going to write history books about this charge, aren't they? You can see, animations aren't the greatest for this game. But, hey, get what you pay for. Artillery is setting themselves back up, firing again. No, my guys are broken. These guys are starting to fall back. I kind of need the infantry to come in. Did you just fire canister through our own lines? Also, Gamble, get the hell out of there. I mean, your division's taken 300 casualties so far. Another of Archer's brigades is broken, but we're getting flanked. I need you to stop. Canister, unlimber. Stop, canister, unlimber. If we can get out and get some canister into those guys, we could still save this. Yep, the artillery guys still wandering around. Do you know what? I'm getting fed up with you guys. I've got no idea why you ignored my orders and ran off at the start of the battle with 400 men, which, let's face it, is nearly a quarter of my force. Well, fifth of my force. The only advantage is, I've still got 3,700 points because I have been holding the objective since Mark 1. Right, you guys, deploy here. Oh, this was supposed to be a beautiful show of my tactics. It's all gone horribly wrong. The only advantage is I've actually held back Davis' brigade here. Archer's brigade is pretty much annihilated. There's a massive pile of dead horse flesh here. These guys are going to ground towards Tennessee. Yeah, these guys are not willing to go in. I might point out this is one of the smaller scenarios. Don't break. Gamble. Hold them. They're falling back. I don't want them falling back. I will allow them to redeploy a little bit though. The cavalry is still messing around on the edges here. I want you in line here. Apparently the 55th North Carolina are just leaving the field. Okay. First Tennessee are broken. They've seen another fresher unit coming up. And that's just too much for them. I'm happy with that. More units. I swear I have units. Yeah, these guys are coming back in after breaking. 26 casualties, seriously. Broke after 20. Right. As you can see, we've managed to stall them. I don't know if it's plot AI, but infantry doing what infantry do, standing around in nice little ranks. Although I have to like the Zouaves. Yeah, that's what you. If you're gonna go to war, you may as well go to war well dressed. Okay. As there's no real combat, let's speed up time for a bit. Oh, he says as the enemy deploys. Yeah, that's just one of Archer's smaller regiments. It's not going to hold for long, especially not with canister coming in from the side. Yeah, there they go. More points for me. 13th Alabama coming in. Oh, good lord. Here they come. Davis has got his men in. Oh, that's part Archer's brigade. Okay, that's a mixed brigade. It's kind of got itself into action now. We'll wait for them, shall we? They want to come in, that's fine by me. Yeah, New York Cavalry are pretty much done. You can tell where the enemy guy now is focusing their fire, can't you? They're all the way up here in this hill. Double time. I know you're exhausted, but yeah, maybe you shouldn't have run the first time. Well, they're only falling back to reform, that's fine. I thought they're tired, but good. I suppose historically, you know, Buford's cavalry was used up on the first day. Although, I don't think he had an entire flipping 17th Pennsylvania, you are cowards. I should have taken command of you from the first point of the battle. If I wasn't winning for other reasons, I'd be very, very upset for you. Oh yeah, winning wise. 450 casualties, but my score is 5,000. And we have a couple of proper infantry divisions in line now. Not infantry, sorry. Cavalry regiments. The rebels don't want to come into play. I mean, we have bloodied them a couple of times. Hold, dismount. Lay it in, boys. How many artillery doing kill-wise? 139 points. Yeah, it caused 116 enemy casualties. Most of that will be through canister fire. 120. Yeah, my cavalry's done its job. 53, 29. Can't argue with them. Oh, these guys are late comers to the battle, but 2.6, 5.3. We're buying time, buying time. Now the infantry are finally on the move. Right, let's speed time up a little bit. I want you guys on their flank. Sometimes it's quite hard to judge what weapon range is. but doesn't really matter. Ooh, that was a rather effective cannon shot there. Dismount. We're alright. Here come the infantry. There go the cowardly cavalry. Oh yeah, now you see, battle's nearly over. Here come the 17th Pennsylvania. I'm English, I don't know if the Pennsylvanians are all cowards or what, but, you know, from this, I'm going to make that decision. If New York fall back to the next line, that's fine. I mean, these guys are technically militia. I mean, they're rallying quite well for militia. Yeah, I suppose they're malicious as well, so I might let them get away with that. Although, you know, 225 casualties for 112 lost, 2 to 1. They know what they're doing. But they're just gonna charge you. So if you're gonna be cowards, I'm gonna make you charge a line. Slow time again now. Yeah, that shouldn't have worked. Tight. See, at least they're in their action now. Let's get broken enemy unit, got the enemy on the run. Can't be too far from the end of the battle. I think 5 minutes and I'm running at this bit increased time. See, 2nd Brigade, 1st Corps. Really? Should be in line. Oh, there they are. I suppose we are holding the rebs. You can see cavalry making a mess of these guys down here. They're covered though, you know. Is that Lieutenant Victor O'Donnell? I wish I could stay scroll through their guys. Because if so, if he's the guy in charge of the Archers Brigade, I've killed quite a few of their officers. Would you explain why they're hanging back? Well, on the other hand, as far as I know, Devon's still alive, Caleb's still alive, Gamble's still alive, although Gamble is apparently chilling out at the back. Yeah, still ignoring my orders to hold that line there. Buford standing on the road, looking like a hard man. I see no rebs. Actually, from your position you can only see the running rebs, which is probably quite a good thing. Okay, I think 10:30 is probably a good time to finish this. Major victory, 8,000 points. Yeah, I think I should be happy with that. So, let's have a quick look at the battle details. My artillery managed to do a fair amount of damage, lost 16 men, caused 490 casualties. Gamble's unit did well, you know, took 370 casualties, did 500 odd. Devon, yes, 17th Pennsylvania. So you can see they took mixed. I mean, really they should have been doing a lot better. 6 points for the whole battle. Thankfully I had Buford standing on the objective for pretty much the whole battle, which has racked up insane numbers of points. So let's have a quick look at the commanders. Hill's Corps. Yeah. Lieutenant Colonel Garnett is in command of Heth's division of artillery. Heth Division. Archer's dead. Pettigrew's brigade didn't really fight in here. Davies' brigade was annihilated. Yeah, 400 casualties, exhausted. But yeah, we managed to kill Archer. Not bad. So, exit the battle. 8,000 points. If I look at the high scores, I only needed 3,000 to get promoted. Next up, McPherson's Ridge.